Good morning. Welcome to chapel this morning. If you don't know this about Wednesdays, in the office we affectionately call Wednesdays in chapel Wacky Wednesdays, because you never know what you're going to get. And as we were thinking about this Wednesday, as we were thinking about the snow melting, as we were thinking about the hint of spring and the cooped-upness that one feels sometimes by this point in time in the winter, we decided that maybe we needed a little bit of movement, a little bit of hope, a little bit of planting in our Wacky Wednesday this week. And so this morning we are praying through the Psalms, through Psalm 104, and we're going to ask you to do a few things that might be a little out of your comfort zone. Would invite you to go with it. So we are going to be doing a little bit of movement as we sing Bless the Lord. And we will teach that to you in just a minute. And we'll sing it twice. And I walked it this morning, and it pretty much perfectly got one full time around the circle very well. But it's also okay if you end up in a different chair. You can grab your stuff at the end of chapel. So, it's kind of a musical chair chapel. We'll also be inviting you to do some movement. Anyone want to run away yet? We'll also be inviting you to do some movement and to join in with that and know that everyone's going to be a little self-conscious, so no one's going to be looking at you. They'll all be thinking about themselves. And we will do some planting, and we'll watch as these seeds grow in chapel over the next few weeks, and we'll do some candle lighting. So there's just a lot of movement and a lot of different ways to enter into prayer this morning as we pray Psalm 104. So I would invite you to stand so we can learn our dance step. If you were here last fall when we did our chapel during Wellness Day, you might remember this. It's also fairly simple. And we do 3 steps forward and 1 step back, and I would invite you to turn so that you can walk clockwise around the circle. It's also mathematical logic problems. And you'll just take 3 steps forward and then 1 step back. So it'll just look like this with the beat. 1, 2, 3, back. 1, 2. So let's just give that a try a couple of times, and then we'll sing. So then you have it. You can start with left or right. That's up to you. But ready, and 1, 2, 3, back. 1, 2, 3, back. 1, 2, 3, back. Look at that, you're pros. Okay, and then here's the wackiness. Then we'll stop. And you'll find a place to sit, but it doesn't have to be exactly where you were before. We'll probably let's sing. Bless the Lord, my soul, and bless God's holy name. Bless the Lord, my soul, who leads me into life. Bless the Lord, my soul. Bless God's holy. 1, 2, 3, back. 1, 2, 3, back. 1, 2, 3, back. 1, 2, 3, back. 1, 2, 3. Bless the Lord, my soul. Bless God's holy name. Bless the Lord, my soul, who leads me into life. Invite you to find space in front of the chair. Doesn't have to be your own. We'll get back there eventually, and you can stay standing.
So now we're going to do a psalm with movement, which is sort of like yoga with psalms. I'll read the psalm, and Ellie will tell you what to do with your hands and bodies. So
You can
put your programs down, yeah.
and your coffee.
So Psalm 104. Bless the Lord, O my soul. O Lord my God, you are very great. You are clothed with majesty and splendor.
Inhale. Raise your hands in prayer to God.
You wrap yourself with light as with a cloak,
Exhale and wrap your arms around you.
and stretch out the heavens like a tent.
Inhale. Spread your arms wide, palms up.
You lay the beams of your chambers in the waters above.
Exhale. Stretch your arms up, hands reaching to the sky.
You make the clouds your chariot. You ride on the wings of the wind.
Inhale. Spread your arms wide, palms down. Exhale. Drop your arms, and you may sit.
Oh no, we dance again.
Oh, I lied. We dance again. You may stand. And we'll dance again so we can get going. 1, 2, 3, back. 1, 2, Bless the Lord, my soul, and bless God's holy name. Bless the Lord, my soul, who leads me into life. Bless the Lord, my soul, and bless God's holy name. Bless the Lord, my soul, who leads me into You may find a seat and be seated.
We read the next portion of our psalm responsively. From your dwelling on high, you water the mountains. The earth is satisfied with the fruit of your works. You make grass grow for the cattle and plants to serve humankind. That they may bring forth food from the earth. Wine to gladden human hearts, oil to make the face shine. And bread to strengthen the human heart.
May God's springtime surge through me. A day in early spring, a sort of thrill hangs in the air. Life seems to be waiting, expectant, vibrant. Anticipation is everywhere. Everybody, everything, everywhere feels poised. What will the new season hold? Who will come? What will happen? In households, guest houses, hotels, places of pilgrim folk spring clean, take stock, ready for guests, volunteers, visitors, shop windows filled with merchandise. Boatmen repair and paint their boats. Farmers plow and plant. Dormant seeds start to germinate. Buds start to swell. Snowdrops thrust through the cold earth and daffodils show their gold. Ewes and cows are heavily pregnant. Rooks build their nests in tall trees, and small birds search for hidden nesting sites. All of creation is hard at work to be ready in time. So much eager energy, so much willing toil, so much necessary preparation, so much sheer excitement. May I start each day with as much anticipation and energy. May I put this much anticipation and energy into life itself. May God's springtime surge through me.
As we wait with anticipation for spring, I invite you to come up and to plant a seed in one of the 4 planters that we have. If you're wondering, they will grow into sweet peas with any luck. And if you're wondering how deeply sweet peas like to be planted, they like to be planted about an inch, so you can push them down in about 1 knuckle's worth of your finger if you want. We'll take a little time to plant, and then we will sing.
We'll read the next psalm antiphonally, and the program says south and north. That's a little awkward, so we'll actually do east and west. So you all will read the non-bolded parts of the verse, and you all read the bold verses. So, you made the moon to mark the seasons,
And the sun knows the time of its setting. You
bring on darkness that it may be
night, in which all the beasts of the forest prowl. The lions roar for their prey, seeking their food from God.
We'll now have a time of music and singing, and we invite you all into prayer. And to symbolize your prayer, we have our display up here where we invite you to light a candle and lift your prayers to God. We continue again antiphonally. Please stand. The sun rises, and they withdraw.
People go forth to their work, and to their labor until the evening. How manifold are your works, O Lord! In wisdom you have made them all. The earth is full of your creatures.
And we'll dance the Tripitium again. Oh, please keep standing. More movement. So again, we'll do the Psalms with movement. May the glory of the Lord endure forever. O Lord, rejoice in all your works.
Inhale. Move your arms down and back, raising your face upward.
You look at the earth and it trembles. You touch the mountains and they smoke.
Exhale. Raise your hands to God, and with joy give thanks.
I'll sing to the Lord as long as I live. I'll praise my God while I have my being.
Inhale. Drop your arms to your side. Close your eyes. Let yourself be at rest in God. Exhale. Take 5 deep breaths, and then open your eyes. We sing and dance a final time.
Go in peace, greeting one another with a sign of peace.
Thanks be to God.